Hey guys, welcome back to part 3 of the 75-gallon used tank project. As you can see, it's up and running. I got it full of water. No leaks as of yet. It's been a few hours since I put water in it. I got the filter that came with it up and running. The 2 heaters that came with it are up and running. The tank looks good. I'm excited about it. I can't wait to start picking out what type of substrate and fish and plants and all that good stuff for it. So I am going to go with a planted tank. I want an Amazon sword as my centerpiece. I've always liked Amazon sword. I've never had one. I want to give it a try. I want it to be the centerpiece in the middle of the tank. And I'm probably going to run some crypts and Java fern, maybe some Java moss in there, that sort of thing. I don't really have a big light for stem plants and all that stuff or get heavy duty, and I'm not going to run CO2 or anything of that nature. So it's going to be like a medium to low light tank, planted tank. It's going to be heavily planted though. I do plan on stocking it with plenty of fish to keep the plants thriving. Also, I completed the tank stand. That turned out really nice. I like the two-tone with the dark blue and the black. The door on the left didn't really turn out as good as when I reinstalled it. It's kind of sagging a little bit. I need to loosen up the screws and adjust that. I'll probably end up doing that tomorrow. But the bottom of the tank stand had a bunch of staining in it, and I guess like where they had left some water in the bottom, things of that nature. So I stained or I sealed it with the Kills paint. Turned out pretty decent. Actually brightens it up quite a bit in there too. So now I can throw a wet fish net or whatever in there, and it's not going to soak into the wood. But you can see where the stain had soaked through into the paint, where it had been stained up before. But that turned out decent. I think overall, for 50 bucks, it was a heck of a deal, heck of a steal. Probably the nicest used tank I've ever gotten for 50 bucks. I still haven't gotten the power supply for the Marine Land light. So I grabbed a couple of lights I had at the house. Just the old Aquanites. I had on a couple of 20 longs that I was using to breed some Epistogramos that I'm not using anymore. But that's pretty much it for the tank. The filter installed pretty good. It was pretty noisy at first. I had to play around with the tubing, the pickup tube, and the spray bars to get that to quiet down, which it did. It quieted down quite a bit. I could hear the water moving more than I could hear the filter. The heaters are working. The little indicator lights are on those, and the temp is rising. I think I've gotten about 4 to 5 degrees up on that, so that's working well. We'll see how it goes through the night. I'll come in the morning, check it out, see if I lost any water. It seemed, this tank was manufactured in 2019, so I don't suspect there to be any leaks, but then again, you never know how the previous owners treated it. But the condition I bought it in, it's pretty bad, so I still, the silicone looks good. I expect it to hold water through the night. If not, I would definitely siphon a lot of that water out, but I have confidence it's going to go without leaking. But really, the tank stand turned out really nice. I like the two-tone colors. Turned out really good. With that the cat spray that was on it, made it look pretty bad. But after I sealed it up with that Kills paint and then finished it off with that two-tone color, that stand turned out really nice. And I liked sealing the bottom of it too. I thought that was turned out pretty good too. But yeah, so I'm going to be trying to pick out the substrate. I'm not sure if I want to go sand or gravel or if I get the planted substrate like the fluorite or the Eco Complete, that kind of stuff. I'm not gonna go real root heavy plants, so I don't know if I want to buy the expensive fluorite or Eco Complete style substrates. I may just go with like a sand and gravel. I may just use gravel in the back and sand up front, as like a mix, make it look real nice. But probably I'm gonna be on the darker side of the substrates, and probably a nice piece of driftwood and probably some Sierra rock or dragonstone sort of thing. I want to make it look nice. But yeah, that's it for part 3 on getting it all set up. Next will be getting substrate. Find out what kind of substrate you got. These guys got any ideas? Put it down in the comments below. Thanks, and see you next time.